welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
Hey, bitches.
Hey!
Guys, we got something today, finally. I called it yesterday. So yesterday, Bravo posted like all these kid pictures, and I was like, oh, they're finally going to announce this show. Thank God, because I'm like sick of the speculation. But I really was thinking it was supposed to be called Making It in Manhattan or whatever. I always want to say Made in Manhattan. What?
What's it called? New York
Next Gen.
Next Gen NYC.
Okay.
I like it.
I thought Making It in Manhattan was cooler, but that's fine. But I feel like maybe some of them are just like living off their parents, not trying to make it. So
I feel like they all are.
yeah, so the title had to go. It was a working title. We were workshopping it. And I think also maybe there were a lot of people like me who were confusing it with the J-Lo movie Made in Manhattan.
Valid.
Yeah. But anywho, it's come. Did I write this?
No, I did, and then I don't know, it just updated anyway.
Oh. Anyways, it's coming out June 3rd. So that's exciting. We have at least something in the summer, because summer is usually pretty dead in Bravo land. There's like no housewives that are going to be on, except, I mean, Atlanta will like finish probably then. And I heard Miami's coming in June. Maybe we'll get that announcement at some point this
I think
week. Miami
would be good in the summer.
Yeah. I mean, if it's the only thing on, everyone's going to watch it. You know?
Which those ladies deserve it.
Yeah. The Valley is coming back in a week. Oh, so it's Tuesday, but you won't hear us till Friday. But anyways, The Valley will be on next Tuesday. I'm excited for that.
I'm jazzed. I'm super jazzed.
Ready to see everyone's divorces unfold.
You're a drunk. You're a whore.
Love it. I love it. You guys, I watched White Lotus too. You can talk about it if you want. Okay. It was fine. It's always anticlimactic, honestly.
It was good. Like, I liked season 1 and season 2, I think, a lot more than this season, but this season was still solid.
Yeah, it's still like, it's captivating. I mean, I was really into it for the Southern charm element. Also, like, Miss Pat did an article where she's like, at first I was flattered that people were comparing me, but she said, but then I realized like she didn't work and was like, just all she like cared about was like taking Xanax and like money and whatever.
Pam.
She said, I worked my entire life, so I can't relate.
Period.
I didn't know she was. Good for her. Good for her. We weren't here last week. We missed you guys. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
It felt weird.
We're busy people.
Busy ladies. My nanny left, guys. My mom.
I'm sorry for the last 2 weeks. I've been recording outside and it just wasn't working. So that's why we're coming at you on Tuesday, because we're in full swing of baseball season. So
got to do what you got to do.
Make it work.
Moms, you know? So last week we learned at some point in the week, or 2 weeks ago, I guess it was now, that Craigie has a girlfriend. Whenever they were on Watch What Happened.
You know what? Here's my thing. Is it really a girlfriend, or are they just hanging out? Like, I hate how they're like, oh my God, they're boyfriend and girlfriend. They're dating. Like, okay, it's if you can hang out with a guy and not be like in a committed relationship, like that's a thing.
There's also a difference between dating and being, you are my boyfriend, you are my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the media kind of ran with it. And it's probably a bigger thing than it really is. But they were seen in the airport together.
Good for him.
And she's related to Natalie Buffett, and she's related to Jimmy Buffett. She's like
in
not
our group,
Warren Buffett.
Okay, in our group chat, until Darcy was like, or somebody said, I was thinking that it was Warren Buffett. I'm like,
Darcy.
Until you said that.
They didn't know who Warren Buffett was.
Literally was thinking that. He's like a bajillionaire, basically. Yeah.
Well, Jimmy Buffett owns Margaritaville Hotel.
R.I.P.
Because he was a singer.
You know, they went to the Margaritaville on the Jersey Shore, just so you know.
Yeah, that one in Orlando. There's one near me, too. They're everywhere. So, you know what? Maybe Jimmy Buffett and Warren Buffett.
Got that Buffett money.
Yeah, they
got that Buffett money's long.
She seems like she travels a lot. Like, I snooped her Instagram. It seems like she's always traveling. Yeah.
Also, a fact about Jimmy Buffett, I feel like I told you guys this because I read the Daddy Diaries, but Andy had a house near him in the Hamptons, and they were really good friends, and he was like there when he died, and he was like really sad. Yeah.
I need to read that.
Yeah, it's a good read. I have a table in my bathroom, and like that, and like glitter every day. His other book are like the toilet reads.
I'm sure you'd love to hear that.
Yeah. Hey, it's like where you can see it. It's for everyone. You know, come on. I did want to share that Austin got mad at us for like reposting the I mean, I didn't know he was so fucking sensitive. Like,
do you think he was like being sarcastic, or he's like, "Oh, come on, you guys, like, enough"? Like, that's how I feel like he said it. Like, I don't think
I feel like he was serious because he's like that.
He said it on Watch What Happens like a day before.
I sent him an apology too afterwards.
That's literally like my favorite scene. Like, oh my god,
I apologize for posting it. I said because I like kind of laughed at it when he sent the message. I was like, blame Bravo. And then Darcy said the thing about Watch What Happens, that he was like mad about it. And so I just said, oh, didn't realize you were so sensitive about it. Sorry for making it a joke.
What did he say?
Nothing. He ignored me. So now I'm like,
how long till we get blocked?
I'm going to keep fucking posting it.
You guys, honestly, I do not care. I think it's the funniest clip. And I love any producer who's like, what clip can we put in here?
Madison.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite clip.
Stars. I feel like I'm always coddling them. Stars are not just like us. Anyways,
really
also on Watch What Happens Live last week, I believe it was, Madison was on with Carl, and
I saw this.
She said that she reached out to Paige after the breakup because they were friends, and Paige never said anything, and then like didn't congratulate her on her pregnancy, and that's when she was like done. And I believe it because Paige is not a girl's girl.
Nope.
I think that's really mean. She didn't like congratulate her about the pregnancy. I like Madison.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also saw, I don't know why she keeps popping up in my TikTok. I'm going to need to get her out of my feed. If she wants to be blocked, she needs to be blocked everywhere. Paige. She posted something that was like, the amount of people that don't have access to me anymore because she like blocks everybody. I'm like, the fact that you think you're so fucking cool is like,
the fact that I never would have noticed unless it was pointed out to me.
Right.
Like, her and Hannah were just on Jimmy Fallon, though, so.
Well, because they've got a book coming out, right?
We do?
Yeah.
I forgot about this, like, I mean, I didn't forget about it, but, like, the breakup stuff is, like, gone. Summer House will be over in a few episodes, and we'll, like, all forget about her for 6 months, so.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. I'm pretty over her. But I was like, God, the fact that you, like, think you're that fucking cool actually makes you not cool. The fact that you would say that out loud makes you not cool. Anyways, Erica Kane is going to trial because she is being accused of spending $20
million. Guys, I will die on the hill that she didn't know where his money came from. I will die on that hill. She didn't.
I'm on the opposite hill.
Really?
I'm in the middle. I'm in the valley because I feel like he didn't know where it came from, but definitely knew enough to know that it was like it was like blood money, you know?
Okay. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Doesn't she have a lawsuit going with a clothing designer too, Marco?
Yeah.
I don't know, but also on, you know, in the reunion when Andy was like, you're featured on a song?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm featured on a song. Well, apparently the artist was really mad about that, but I felt like she said, I'm just a feature. Like, he said it, and she, like, minimized herself in it and said, I'm just a feature.
Yeah.
So I don't know why the artist is so mad, but she was really fucking mad. She was like, it's my song, blah, 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 blah.
No, calm down. Oh, my God. No one would know who you are if it wasn't for Erica Jane at this point.
So thank her.
What movie? Thank you. Also,
thank you for my
didn't see it, won't see it. Sorry.
You don't strike me as a movie person.
I do not watch movies.
Too long. I watch movies in segments. I hate movies.
No, I don't. I don't watch them.
The only movie theaters I like to go to are the bougie ones where you get like the recliner and you get the like pillow and the blanket and you can order food and drinks because it's like, okay, now I'm just out to dinner and there happens to be a movie on.
So, I can't watch a movie because the minute I sit down for 2 seconds, I pass out. So we took to go see Sonic 3. I fell asleep the entire movie. My mom was with me. I'm like, I slept through the whole movie. She's like, no, I know you did. I watched it.
Oh, God. I guess there's still some, like, fallout from this whole Garcelle, like, reunion thing. I guess her and Sutton haven't spoken since the reunion. Guess they weren't as good of friends as they thought.
Yeah.
Aaron and Abe from Roni had their baby.
Cute.
He had a bris. Lindsay was there with baby Gemma.
I feel like they're really trying to push her to Roni.
Yeah, her and Aaron are like friends.
Yeah, like they're always together.
Yeah, maybe they are filming.
I don't see it happening.
Are they filming New York right now?
No. I don't think so.
I don't think anything's filming.
No, they were still like casting for it recently.
Is anything filming right now?
Salt Lake?
Salt Lake is filming. Okay. Yeah. Salt Lake. Orange County finished filming, so that should be out soon.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
That'll probably be in the fall. They wrapped. It was Marisol's birthday. Marisol from Miami, and Larsa brought a new young boo, some baller, Jeff Kobe. He's like 31. She's like 75. She's not. I think she's 52.
Good for her.
Age appropriate.
The other way, though. I don't like it.
You only like age gap when it's old men.
Oh my God.
Old men age gap is your thing. Got it.
Jesus.
Got it. Oh, did you guys see the Below Deck baby?
Yes.
Gael and Nathan from the, what was it, Med?
Med.
Remember she was like with another guy and like left him for Nathan, basically. They're having a baby. She's very pregnant. She finally posted an actual like bump photo. I think she's got to be at least like 6 months.
So cute.
Yeah. A Below Deck baby.
Is this the first Below Deck baby?
No, because on Sailing Yacht, like season 2 or 3, her name's Danny. She got knocked up by a guy who was like, I think he was kicked off the show pretty soon after that, and he like denied that it was his baby, and they did a paternity test.
Oh.
And then she was like, here's the paternity test, it's yours, and fuck you, you're not gonna have anything to do with it.
Wow.
I would say
well, hopefully this is smoother sailing.
Yeah, this is a
different. You see what I did there? Smoother sailing, Below Deck.
Calm waters, they like it. I don't even want to read this last note, but I'm going to because I just feel like it just proves who she is. Fucking John Mellencamp's daughter is like going through a pretty serious, like maybe terminal cancer issue, okay? And that's terrible, and I would not wish that upon anybody. But she's like taking the time to call out people on Bravo who haven't reached out to her. Like, give me a break. Yes, in an article she just did. Like, don't you have better fucking things to do? Don't you have more shit to worry about than that?
I mean, here's what I have to say. If she is terminal and like that she finds this interesting, then like go for it. If that's what you're into and you're going to maybe leave this earth in a few months, then like live your best life. If that's
I just think that is who she is at the core. Just fucking ick. I don't know. But don't want her to die.
No. Like, it's so sad. Like that's
don't want anyone to die.
Really young kids. I feel terrible about that. That's so sad.
No,
I feel terrible about that part for sure.
Yeah.
Still don't like her, but I hope she heals as best as she can.
Yeah. Anyways, any other news?
No.
Allie did an article with People about like the breakup with James and everything that happened that night. I think it came out today.
She was on the Nick Viall podcast too. You know how I feel about Nick Viall.
Is he Bachelor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on The Bachelor 3 times and didn't find a fucking girl. He was on The Bachelor. He was like the second runner-up on a season, didn't get picked. Then he had his own season, didn't pick anybody, or like pick somebody, it didn't work out. Went on 2 seasons of Bachelor in Paradise, didn't fucking find anybody. Jesus. And then he like finally like met this other girl and like knocked her up. But I think they've been together since then.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, he's so annoying. Anyways. All right, well, let's talk about Southern Charm because we weren't here last week, so we missed like the last. We didn't talk about the reunion, so we could talk about both episodes because it was only a 2-part reunion, which looking back on the season, that was kind of fine.
It's appropriate. Yeah.
I mean, I think also we talked Craig and Paige to death, and like Bravo kind of knew that, so I feel like they could have. If it filmed or aired like a month ago, they probably could have made an entire hour Craig and Paige, but like we're bored of that. Please stop.
Yeah.
Can I just say I think Shep is so hot in this reunion and it like annoys me. That's all.
Can I just say I'm judging you?
I said it annoys me. But I think he's so hot. I'm like, God damn it.
Are you like trying to get one of those shark tooth necklaces?
I see a megalodon in your future. God. So Madison comes out. She's pregnant. Nobody knew except Miss Pat. Everyone's excited. That was honestly brought a little little emotion to my eye.
It was sweet. It was really sweet.
Even though I knew it was coming, it was still sweet. What else? Leva. Okay, I just need, like, why was she just there as everyone's translator? And she was
Oh my God, shut up.
Because she has nothing else to contribute.
Does she think she's the cast therapist? Like, it's so obnoxious.
She thinks she's like Lisa Vanderpump in every situation that she's in.
And honestly, like, her stylist did her no favors. What is with the fucking tits everywhere? I don't want fucking titties on the floor anymore. Like,
well, and the fact that, like, the dress itself, like, standing up looked beautiful. Yeah, it's not a sitting down dress. And she was pulling at it. She was pulling at it the whole, like, that to me is so distracting. Like, if you can't sit in it, don't wear it.
You have to be styled in something you can sit in. It's important.
It's reunion dress 101.
Necklaces to her back.
Oh God, don't get them going.
People still comment on that post to this day, like, it's taped because you want. I'm like, can you fucking read? Like, this is 3 months old. Fucking stop. I can't. Taylor and still so bothered, guys. She's so bothered. And honestly, she did not bring anything. Like,
she had a bad season. She could have had a way better season, but she's so wrapped up in her boyfriend. You're gonna lose your job, Taylor.
She's just a sourpuss.
Yeah. I mean, I know she's going through a lot, but, like, you have to show up to work. So
I'm still bitter that they gave her a slot instead of Olivia.
But I think Olivia
moved.
I don't care. I don't care.
She left. They would have given her a spot. She chose to leave. She's married. She got married like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, she did get married? Mm-hmm. Good for her.
Yeah. She never lived there. Her parents just had a house there, so she would come film.
Yeah.
Dating Austin do you remember that Dane Cook movie where, like, women would date him and then the next guy they'd marry? That's Austin.
Yeah. Oh, what was it?
Good luck, Chuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so funny. That is Austin. What else happened? I mean,
speaking of Austin, he was on, like, what? Never mind. He said something about, like, he sees a ring in his future.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This year.
That was on here.
It was on the reunion?
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
It was on here. Everyone comes for Craig. They've all been personally victimized by Craig.
Very Regina George.
I know. You guys, he's a housewife. Like, get it through your head.
Top tier.
He's a better housewife than some of the housewives that are on currently.
Agree.
Yeah.
And, I mean, JT, the whole, like, give us the timeline, but he, like, couldn't even speak. He was just stuttering over his words.
Austin does that when he's, like, trying to lie. Like,
when you're lying, that's what happens.
How about the fact, though, that he was hitting up Vanita and not a week later he posted a girlfriend? Like, that's insane.
I think him and Vanita had agreed that this would be their storyline.
I agree. I don't think Vanita liked him, and it doesn't look like he even wanted to like her. She at least was playing the part correctly. I don't know. The fact that two women could even like him at the same time.
And they're fighting over him through text message.
Hashtag blocked by JT. That's my hashtag.
I love getting blocked. It feels so good, honestly.
Yeah, block me. I'm surprised Taylor Ann Green hasn't blocked. Probably because she doesn't like let people tag her. Otherwise, we would have been blocked.
Which is a good way to keep your peace.
On this week, but he doesn't let people tag him either.
He turned off his comments too.
Yeah,
Weehan.
Well, yeah. Shocking.
Anyways, so season 11 is over, and I always like to talk about the who stays and who goes of it all. Can we play?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me just pull up the cast. Talk amongst yourselves.
For once, I have nothing to say.
All right, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Craig.
Stays.
Obviously. Madison.
Stays.
Obviously. Rodrigo.
He can stay if he has more of a prominent role. Like, I want to know more about him.
Stop being Taylor's mouthpiece.
Yeah, get away from Taylor and you can stay. I think he can stay. I really like him. I just feel like they're not, like, utilizing him. Like, I think I don't know why Ryan wasn't at this reunion. He probably in the last 5 minutes than half the people at this reunion. Sally.
Stays.
Yes.
Austin.
Stays.
Vanita.
Stay.
I want to like Venita. She doesn't do anything for me, and I think this storyline was fake, and that bothers me. So she can go.
I think it's part producer, because there was a lot of like girls' nights that just never aired, and they'd give us to like cut back to it of them all like hanging out and doing stuff.
She's always there. She's always around. I don't like the manufactured storyline, and I don't think it was real.
Agreed.
Shepherd.
Stay.
Miss Pat.
Stay.
Stays.
Molly.
Stay. Hard stay. Yeah, biggest stay.
Biggest stay. We already know Leva's leaving, but if she wants
to go. Bye, Lover.
Oh my God.
Bye, Lover. Taylor Ann.
Bye.
Bye.
Amanda.
I think she can stay to mess with Shep, honestly.
Okay. I feel like she could have done all those things or even been more villainous, but like she didn't do anything.
She didn't. I know. She had a bad season. I wish she would just like, I don't know.
Is JT? I mean, he hasn't quit, but like
JT, I don't know.
I think he should stay because he gets them riled up. Like it's
even Andy is visibly annoyed by him, which makes me laugh. Like Andy can't stand him. He like the whole fuckboy exorcism thing from last season. Like Andy can't. He's like, get out of here, please.
So stupid.
When they rolled back the clip of him just talking shit on Austin like repeatedly, like a takedown, I'm like, ugh, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah.
But I like that he gets them riled up.
Mm-hmm.
He does, but almost this season they just seemed like, ugh, we're just done with you.
Yeah, true. Well, I like this season.
Another season in the books, kids. Another season in the books. Let's talk about Atlanta, which is kind of fitting. We didn't meet last week because now we can talk about the previous episode that led into this episode very much.
It was a lot.
Yeah, we have threatened gun violence versus revenge porn is where we're at. I think that we should, because we're all like in agreement, we should start by saying that we feel Kenya should rightfully have been asked to leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's a blanket statement. We could start there. But then let's get into it, shall we?
Let's do it.
So let's just rewind to last week. They're at the Vault, the restaurant, which was kind of cool, I thought. And it ends with what Kenya said. Brit was trying to have a moment, and she was trying to make Kenya her moment. Like, she very much came in to like take Kenya down. That was her. Like, Kenya didn't do anything to that girl. Nothing. I know, and she can be shady, but I don't even think she said about the ring was shady. She was only wearing one ring. She didn't have a band on. That's what she meant, and I feel like it was clear. But anyways, so it ends with them kind of getting into it, but like more so Kenya was just like, I'm not dealing with you, like you're a peasant. And then Brit goes off about, I always have my pistol with me and all this shit, which is like props to Kenya for like not doing anything in that moment, honestly. I mean, obviously that didn't last very long, but I would have been like, production, like security immediately, like escort this woman and let's get her through a metal detector, shall we? I'm not coming to any more events without a metal detector present.
Period.
It's just, I didn't like it. And you could see like Kenya, like she heard it in the moment and like she looked visibly uncomfortable and was trying to like ignore it.
This is fucking Housewives.
It's crazy.
Not Love and Hip Hop. Like that's so ratchet. I'm sorry.
If you're gonna fight, use your fists, okay? That's
use
what I have
your
to
words.
Use your words.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you need to get angry, I mean,
you know what?
Monique got angry. Monique was well deserved. All right, so.
Anyway, yeah. Well,
I take it back.
We've gone
cut that out. People don't need to know.
There's stuff that you could have said and done, like that you can't do anymore. Like I think that like the Tamra throwing wine in Gina Keogh's eye is not going to happen in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, it is because Danielle just threw a drink at Aiden, but like somebody pointed out on Reddit today that their show is paused, so they don't even have a show.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
All right, maybe
because it got violent on both ends. Yeah. Anyways, so fast forward. Now we get to this week's episode where clearly, like all Kenya's focused on is revenge, and she hires a PI to do some digging, and we don't even see what the images are. Like, I want to know what that poster of "Who is this hoe?" said.
Well, she posted today. She's been all over social media today. Have you guys seen her?
No.
I saw, and I didn't see it on her account. Someone reposted it, but like an AI generated image of Kenya with tape over her mouth, like duct tape over her mouth that says #free Kenya or justice for Kenya or something. And I was like, that can't be the road you're going to go down.
No, it is.
One picture she showed was Brit sucking a dick. And there's obviously a thorough investigation that happened. I'm sure we'll learn more about it at the reunion or maybe even next week. Who knows? But Bravo did an investigation before like releasing Kenya from her contract. So I think how she obtained the photo is an important piece as to why she was or was not let go, you know? Mm-hmm. Because I think if it were already on the internet, they can't really let her go for something that already exists out there. But I feel like she obtained something that was not already out there.
See, I think she presented it to an audience. Like this wasn't just like talked about and not shown. Like you had an audience of people there for an event opening and you're showing pictures of penises. Like I think that steps into sexual harassment in the workplace, and I think that's what did it.
You have a very valid point.
I cannot believe that this seasoned housewife who barely showed up to work the last fucking 10 seasons she was on, who like went to the hospital every fucking season and never came back from every girls trip, used her event, her fucking salon opening that she put $400,000 into.
She dedicated to her daughter.
Right. To bring like a fucking dick sucking picture of a girl on your cast who nobody even knows who she is yet. Like the fact that you were that bothered, it's like, that's pretty bad.
It's just like watching it was like watching a car accident. Like I know what the outcome's gonna be, and I was like, "Stop! Like, don't do that. Don't take that shot of Patron."
It was not going to be as bad as it was, and we were all going to be like, "Fuck you, Bravo! Why would you get rid of her?" But I'm like, no, right call, Bravo, right call.
I mean, just seeing like all of the others, like women, how they reacted, it was like, "Ooh, that must have been bad."
But here's a sign of the changed times. Remember when like Tamra was trying to get Gretchen naked, wasted, and whored out to her son? Like
that would not fly.
It shouldn't have flown then.
No, it shouldn't have flown then. And I do think that. Well, I don't remember when she left, so maybe not part of the reason why she was gone. But yeah. Anyways, regardless, so I think we're all on the same page.
I think Brit should have also been let go.
I know. It's hard to, but I feel like they were just like words. So it's not like she like waved a gun at her or something. So I guess, and I think probably part of it too was she showed up with flowers and an apology and got shit on. So embarrassing.
So bad.
Can we talk about the Rosalind Baginski hats? The fucking
they're ugly. They're ugly.
Hats they're all wearing
fucking
like stop.
Oliver Twist headwear. Knock it off.
Like
just because even Louis Vuitton makes mistakes. That's what I have to say about that.
Mm-hmm. I posted like 5 Bravo Lebs that have worn it, but it's been like infinitely more than that.
Sierra wore it too.
Yeah.
Oh, Gina wore it all the time.
It's still stupid.
Ugh.
Pissed me off.
Tamra wore one too, but it didn't. It looked like a knockoff, so I didn't post her. Probably was. She seems like someone that would wear Fucci. Anyways. I mean, that's pretty much it. Cynthia I didn't watch the whole episode, but I saw a clip that Cynthia was on Watch What Happens, and she said Kenya hasn't spoken to anyone since, or she hasn't spoken to her since. She said there's no bad blood. She said, I mean, I reached out to her after, I just never heard back, and she's like, she's the type of person that, like, I'm always going to be here for her in her life, so I'm just respecting her space right now.
How do you make a decision so dumb?
You know the thing.
I want to know where she got those printed.
Probably fucking FedEx.
The freaking poster board, like font, like Helvetica, like she could have done a better job.
Who is this hoe?
Who is this hoe? That's what I want to know too.
Well, and I saw like somebody shared like a screen grab. It was blurred out, but one of the posters said "insurance fraud hoe." So
that's funny.
Range.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that the cast is not happy that she was asked to leave, and they're not. And Cynthia's point was like, you carefully orchestrated this cast because it had been flopping.
It's online support.
She ruined it for all of us. So we'll see what Phaedra can come in and do. And when is she coming? I don't know. Because we're only like 5 episodes in and Kenya's already gone.
Insane.
Yep. So there you have it. Twirl on out. Twirl. Gone with the Wind. Not so fabulous. Married to Men ended this week too, you guys. We're like, we have lost so many shows. So now on Sunday we only have Atlanta, but I was doing a little like calendar recon. So Love Hotel is going to be on Sundays. I don't know why they insist on giving us a Sunday, but I know they do it because they want you to watch after you've already watched something. But honestly, Love Hotel is more likely to bring up the ratings of Atlanta than the other way around. So, and also I saw that Sonia was on. She was like guest appeared on Watch What Happens Live, and she said she was dating the Viking. That's why she wasn't on Love Hotel, but they broke up. And she goes, we were together. That's why I couldn't do Love Hotel when you guys asked me. And Andy was like, okay, like you're not supposed to talk about that. He's a fucking mess. She talked about Ramona. He's like, we're not supposed to talk about Ramona.
She's a wild card. What about your run-in?
You guys saw Ramona.
Oh, yes.
The Ramona coaster.
Yeah, I was out to dinner at like a fancy pants place in Palm Beach, and she was there. And I saw her when I like went to go sit at my table, and I was like, is that her? Is it not her? I don't know. And like I didn't really think much about it. And then I went to leave, and I was like face to face with her, but she was sitting like in the middle of like 2 people on one side and 2 people on another, and I didn't want to be like one of those like annoying people. And this is kind of like a celeb heavy spot, so you can't really act like that. But she was stunning, I have to say. Like whoever is doing those facelift and neck revisions, she looks good. Also, I just wanted to like triple confirm it was her. I knew by like the butterfly necklace that she was wearing that it was her, but she posted like from outside the restaurant a story, and she had fucking lipstick all over her teeth.
It's on brand.
Yeah, but she looked great. She was there with like 3 other hoochies. I don't know. She looked great. Anyways, Ramona, I can't wait to run into Jill at like a Costco. I feel like Jill I would run into at like a CVS, like not at a CVS. I was in a store though, like later that day, remember? And Jill Zarin's candles are now in this little boutique. Yeah. And they're too expensive, and most of them don't smell good, but thought I could support a cause. Anyways, let's talk about Married to Mad. Oh wait, I was telling you about the calendar.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what else is coming up? We have next week is The Valley. That's gonna replace Wild Things, which is done tonight. The finale is tonight. And then Beverly Hills will be done next week. So it'll be 1 episode of Beverly Hills plus The Valley, and then it'll just be The Valley. And then I didn't get as far as June, but I could tell you when. Let me just pull up. June 3rd is also a Tuesday. So it'll be The Valley will probably be over by then, and then we'll get Next Gen, whatever, NYC.
I like the summer schedule. I'm good with 1 show a night. 2 shows a night is a lot.
No more Thursday anymore because Top Chef we don't watch, obviously. So that's like a nice break for us. Summer House is probably halfway done, right?
Have they released a mid-season?
I was just going to ask that.
Didn't they?
I don't think so.
No, they did. You want to know why? Because Carl was like, oh, Sierra, I'd be into you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was like last week. So we're halfway. Monday, Below Deck will just get replaced by another Below Deck. So
it never ends. It never ends. Make me miss it.
What one they're filming right now? I guess regular Below Deck. I haven't seen anything.
It's too much.
So maybe we are getting a break.
I don't know. This season of Below Deck I'm into.
It's good.
Oh, same.
Oh, good. Anyways, all right. Let's talk about Married to Mad, which is also over.
T was fighting for her life in every which direction.
I feel like that's a good place to start. It's just like, can both of these couples still exist on this show?
Yeah, I enjoy watching it.
Feels like they're not going to film together anymore. Like they're just going to only go to events that the other one isn't at. So then it's like that sort of disjointed cast doesn't really work. I
don't see T and Dr. G wanting to stay filming.
I don't think he will, but I think she would. But
yeah.
If she just goes whatever way the money blows. So, yeah. I mean, maybe he could just go. Dr. Squeaks could go.
Oh,
he
Squeaks.
Could go. You guys, they did you see what I was talking about yesterday?
Yes.
They let him perform his song, and I honestly, the only thing that was worse than that was when Drew
literally
sang.
All I could think about was Drew singing to. I was like, oh my god, it's happening again.
I know. I tried to find a clip of it, but I was like, no, I can't even. I don't want to.
It's not worth it.
I didn't want to expose myself to it anymore.
I mean, I could never be that shameless.
Set me free.
I want to be free. I got a new wife. I'm a man. I am a man.
Nobody lying on me.
When do you think he'll drop it on Spotify?
I think it already is.
Oh God.
We can't, dude. I mean, anything else about the reunion, really? I feel like it was, to me, it didn't need 3 episodes, but they always do a 3 episode because they always give the men, like,
I like that.
Segment. Oh, I like them having their own segment. Yeah, I love that. I think some Housewife cast should do that.
Simone and Quad, like, they're...
Oh, yeah. They have a deep, deep beef. It goes back so many seasons. They always, like, get into it and then, like, sweep it under the rug and try to get back together. But really, like, their relationship is probably just too strained to really be repaired.
I'm going to start Married to Med from the beginning.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. And they're probably not talking now. But I think to Simone's point, like, Quad is only friends with them when there's a camera around. I don't think she's friends with any of these people outside of this show. But the rest of them are. Like, Jackie and Simone have known each other for, like, 30 years. Like, the rest of them are real friends.
Which I think is why the show is so good.
Yeah. Because there's real friendships there.
Do
you want to play Who Stayed and Who Goes?
You bet.
All right. Let's see. Okay. You want to play too? Okay, say Toya. Toya can stay.
Toya stays.
Heavenly.
Stays.
People write all over our thing like, if Heavenly and Quad don't leave, I'm never watching. But honestly, I'm like, they can stay. They bring it for me. T, I could take her or leave her.
No, strong feelings either way.
Jackie. Guys, Jackie was giving Selena at the Grammys. I meant to say that. Even that down to the hair. Wasn't she? In the Selena movie?
She looks beautiful.
Yeah, she is beautiful. I feel like she's a staple. She could stay.
Yeah.
Quad.
Stay.
Simone.
Stay.
I love Simone. Simone's my, like, favorite. And Tessa can go. She came back for 1 season. She can leave. She bores me, and nothing about her seems authentic to me. And Mimi.
Stay.
Yeah, I liked her. She was a good addition. Amanda, have you watched this?
Me? No, that's why I'm keeping quiet.
I know. You were so quiet.
Mimi translating for everyone is what Leva was trying to do.
Right, but, like, miserably.
I don't like that.
Let's talk about Below Deck Down Under. Let's get to
this bitch.
Yeah. Oh my God, Weehan. Ugh, what a scum.
He's disgusting and gross.
Terrible at his job. He's like coming for fucking Harry. Like, Harry's a little fucking kitty cat. Leave Harry alone. Like, it's kind of
baby giraffe. Like, he's going at him because he would never dare step to Johnny.
No, oh my God. Johnny would whoop his ass. Johnny should have whooped his ass, okay?
I know. Okay, so let's just go right there. So Johnny and Alesia are getting hot and heavy. Like, they go on a date, they're kissing, it's so cute. She says, you know, like, would it be awkward if I came to your room and, like, cuddled with, I know that you, like, live with your boss, like, would that be okay? He says, no, that's fine. So, you know, the girls have no idea there's, like, this beef going on because they're all in the hot tub with, like, fucking sunglasses on, like, acting fools.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So funny. And then she goes to get in bed with him. She's clearly, like, never been in the room before. And I really believe that. I don't think that there was any foul play on her part.
No,
and she was drunk.
So the only person in the room is Weehan up on a top bunk, and she's going, Johnny, I'm coming in. I'm coming up. And he just fucking welcomes her in like the fucking scumbag he is. Are you fucking kidding me? She said Johnny 3 times, and even if she said nothing, you wouldn't be like, what are you doing in my bed?
Yeah. Well, and the way he just, like, when she laid down and he wrapped his arm, like, over her chest, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
But you cannot make this shit up. Like, the second Johnny walks in and they're intertwined like that, like, hadn't figured it out. Because, like, in 5 seconds, if she turned over, she was going to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, poor Johnny.
Poor Johnny. The Greek Adonis. He was so mad. He said, don't fucking talk to me!
I appreciate the fact that he did not yell at her and just, like, reassured her that it was okay.
I just saw his story and people asked if he was still friends with them, and he said no hard feelings. I don't hold on to stuff.
He has a new girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably filmed like over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, kind of crazy. Weon is disgusting. So he takes Adair out on the most fucking sinfully boring date I've ever seen, and she is like bless his heart afterwards because she's so fucking over it.
And he's texting Zarina.
You guys, first of all, Zarina, don't even get me started on her.
Ugh, so desperate.
It just
let's play truth or dare, and you guys dare all the boys to kiss me. I'm like, oh my god. She's like that one friend that's like, you have any friends? You got any friends you could set me up with? Got any friends?
Yeah.
She's the female equivalent of the "Can I get a hug" guy.
He did that to freaking Johnny, and after Johnny went on to Alesia and like gave her a flower, she was leaving, and fucking Zarina's like, you used to love me before. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You gotta go. You gotta stop.
What about last week when she did when she's telling Dirty Harry to come out, and she's like fucking fondling every piece of produce there was. She messaged me. She said that was heavily produced. It's not.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm like, no, it feels like who you are. Just own it.
Kind of on brand.
I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens next week. I can't see Weehan lasting the whole season.
I think
he's also horrible.
Gone, and I honestly I think Jason's gonna fire Johnny.
Oh, for sure.
Like he's gone.
He punched the wall. I'm like, oh, you gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, how can this be? Like, if I were him, I wouldn't believe Alesia either. I would have thought they were both just trying to fucking steal a moment behind my back. Like, if there's no way that I see that. Unless I see a camera roll after, I'm not believing that.
It's crazy.
I would be like, you guys are both fucking trash. Goodbye.
That's what he said. He said everyone's fake, so.
Romeo agrees.
Yeah. Ugh.
Poor Johnny.
We got part 1 of the Beverly Hills reunion, and we're going to get part 2 tonight. So what are your thoughts on part 1?
Just Kyle's a perpetual victim. Like, it's her you hurt me. You hurt me.
That really hurt me.
And that really hurt me. Bitch, you are texting this lady's husband. Are you out of your ever-loving mind?
Insane.
In what world would you think that is okay?
But you hurt me.
If I was Dorit, I would have smacked your ass. Honestly, I'm very violent tonight. I don't know what the problem is.
Wow, you're on one.
But honestly, do not come for my family. That's what I have to say about that.
But you hurt me.
I know. She brings nothing
but.
And
what were they talking about off camera about Morgan? Okay. Also, what were you talking about off camera?
Kyle was saying, like, don't bring her up. That's my girl. Like, whatever.
Right.
Kyle's a producer.
We're sisters now. Leave us alone.
Kyle's a producer. And, like, Dorit called her out on it.
She's such an actress that whatever she said off camera was a fucking lie, too. So
That's
it's
true.
all lies and manipulation to make you believe something. Her and Mo are probably together for all we know.
She's just the worst.
Trying to make extra money to bail out Mo's lawsuit. Well, also, I think Garcelle just did not fight back hard enough.
I think Garcelle was checked out before that reunion started filming. I think that's why she didn't fight back. Like, she was just done.
She was done. She was over it.
Yeah. I heard, did I tell you guys there's something like, there was some kind of production issue. She got in a fight with production or something beforehand. I forget. I think I texted it to you guys. What did I say? You said that, I think, Amanda, that she was checked out, and I said, I forget what I read, that there was some kind of issue. She was already like not happy.
Well, as soon as she brought up like the cast photo, I'm like, that's odd.
That's suspicious.
Odd.
That's weird.
For your mem box.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
He's like, oh, I'd really love to get a cast photo. I'm like, no, you wouldn't.
I know.
I think that's fake.
Okay, why do we have to keep going back to the break-in, though? And, like, why is Garcelle obsessed with it? It's a little weird. Like, just leave it alone. Whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know why it's being brought up this season. I feel like we've moved past it.
It's like 3 seasons ago. I'm still not over Sutton saying, like, well, I had a bad day, too, because I was trying to get my design. Sorry I didn't get shot today.
Sorry I didn't have a gun pulled on me.
Sorry I didn't get held up at gunpoint today. I'm sorry.
And Kyle's just like, but that hurt me too. You have to think about how this affects me.
When you said that.
How about, did we talk about PK being like the most petty of the petty? Oh my God.
I know. Well,
I'd be so mad if I was Dorit. I'd be like, oh,
I am 1000% team Dorit, but calling your children's father a bad dad on TV is not a good look.
Yeah.
Not good for your kids. That's all.
Exactly.
He probably is a shit dad, but it's not a good look.
Yeah, you shouldn't spread that along. I agree.
If he is, they will figure it out.
He's an alcoholic. Like, I didn't think that was okay. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? This was your friend. Like, obviously you really weren't ever friends.
I think.
Yeah, Kyle. Oh my God, Kyle. Ugh,
this was a power dynamic relationship. She liked Dorit when she could control her. When she couldn't control her anymore, she didn't like her.
That's every relationship Kyle has. Everything with her is transactional.
That is true.
That's why I don't get why she's friends with Kris Jenner, or because I feel like she has no power when it comes to
transactional.
She's not really friends with Kris Jenner. She's friends with Faye, who's friends with Kris Jenner. Like they're like it's like a friend of a friend.
Okay.
Like Kris is more friendly with Kathy and Faye. I feel like Faye is more friendly with Kathy than she is with Kyle too.
Okay.
Everyone's friends with Kathy. Bottom line, if anyone's friends with Kyle, it's to get to Kathy.
That's gotta be sad.
That was Sutton's play.
Except for Kathy hates Sutton. Kathy
didn't work. Yeah, you can only go so far with it. You can't like yell. You can't tear down her sister. It's like not gonna work.
Yeah.
Bad move. Anything else about the reunion? It's a 3-parter because tonight was just a continuation.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm into it. I like this season. I know a lot of people are like, it's so boring. It's so boring. I don't know.
I didn't think it was boring.
Oh, how about Erica telling Garcelle, like, I guess I just don't find you that interesting. I thought it was funny.
And then Garcelle,
what's interesting about her new wallpaper?
And then she goes off stage and she says all this shit. I'm like, but you should have said that to Erica.
Right.
I don't think she cares.
Fuck you, Erica. Fuck you.
Yeah, maybe she quit. Maybe she's done. She doesn't care about
it. Yeah, she came in looking better than everyone at the reunion and then she left.
Job well done.
I guess. I don't know. I don't think she's going to go down as like the most remembered housewife.
Oh, no.
Not going down as anything. She used it as a vehicle and now the ride's over and that's it. She did it. She played it right.
She really did.
Left too much mess on her hands.
Yeah.
Denise Richards and Her Wild Things is over tonight.
Oh, it is?
Kathy's on, I think, again tonight, right? Isn't there something like party? Camille? No.
It's just a cute little show. There's nothing to
really... and Sutton are on, maybe.
Okay.
Anyways, Charlie Sheen was on last week, which is really the only reason to watch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It is a cute show. It's only 20 minutes long.
Yeah, it's
cute. Doing for 21 minutes.
Yeah.
I've scrolled TikTok for longer. So. Exactly. But Charlie was on, and I don't know. He's kind of like endearing. I was like, oh, you winning Tiger Blood drinking.
What a time that was.
I know.
That was a wild time.
That's like iPhones. That's like BBM me.
BBM me. Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Wild times.
Did you have a BlackBerry, Darce?
Yeah, I had like the Touch.
Darcy always had cool, like every time a new phone came out, hers would mysteriously break. Remember you had the blue chocolate? The blue.
Oh God, I loved that phone.
I got the first one that like would open this way and then flip the other way to do like.
Oh, I had that phone too. I had that too.
Yeah. How funny. At the time before the internet, you guys, I was actually talking about this with my mom the other day. Like, I studied abroad before like iPhones. Like, I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have internet. I called my parents from a call center once every 2 weeks.
That's like crazy.
Like, and I just like got on like a plane that I booked 3 months before and like never, and just hoped it would be there like 3 months later. Like there's no like internet. I don't know. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's really wild.
So weird that like if you wanted to communicate with someone, you had to go back to your dorm room and hop on AIM.
Your computer. You'd
then leave.
And leave like these wild away messages.
Or start typing to people when you're drunk, like the first.
Oh my god, I can't. You get back from the bar.
Facebook posts.
I miss a good old MySpace and ranking
I'm mortified anytime I see a post. Oh, which speaking of, recently I had a repost because it was Mardi Gras. Jenna had the hashtag winning because I was obsessed with Charlie Sheen.
I remember that. That was a while ago.
That was a very long time ago.
Yeah.
So crazy. Anywho, all right, let's talk about Summer House and then wrap this shit up.
Okay.
Now I feel like this is my new theory. You can take it or leave it. I think Paige was always going to leave Craig, and she's using this season to drop Easter eggs to try to make us all think Craig is a monster. But I think she was always leaving Craig, and she knew it long before she broke up with him.
I can see her having decided, like, yeah, this isn't, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm so sick and tired of hearing about her 60-city tour. Like, you want to talk to us about how Kyle just promotes Loverboy nonstop? I'm over hearing about, I can't even talk about Giggly Spot, but I'm going to keep talking about it every episode. I can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about my best friend Hannah because everyone hates her. My life is so fucking hard.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I like Hannah. I don't care. I don't think she's that funny.
I like Hannah.
Her Netflix special.
I just like Paige.
I've never listened to Giggly Squad. I only know Hannah from her time on Summer House and like wasn't a fan.
I liked her because she was hooking up with Luke, so I was like about that.
So you were like trying to live vicariously through her?
She had a good pace if she's like trying to hook up with Luke. Period. Well, I would say about that. Also, her Netflix show, not funny. I tried to watch it. I stopped. I had like 10 minutes left.
I actually thought it was funny. I watched it.
Oh, see? No, I didn't think it was funny.
My parents like have a little thing. They like to watch like comedy shows. They're always watching comedy shows on Netflix. That's like their Saturday night jam or Friday night jam. And I was home in the summer maybe, and we watched it together.
Oh,
it was really uncomfortable to watch with my dad because there's like a lot of queef talk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know I'm team abstinence 2025.
Yeah.
So.
Her pure virgin heart.
Amanda I was like, I need to know what that. I said if I was at the revenge porn party,
oh god,
after that dick came up, I would have laughed. I was like about to say I would have laughed, but Amanda's like, your born again virgin heart couldn't take it. So funny. Carl had a soft bar party, guys. I thought he did a great job.
You guys. First of all, if you're telling me I have to go to Jersey, immediately not going. I'm not going.
You hired the Jitney. You live in New Jersey.
No, I know. When I was living in the city, I'm not going to New Jersey. Like, it's not.
Oh, God.
Didn't the house look like the summer house? I'm like,
it looked exactly like it.
Why are they on the side of the summer house?
You guys, was it, like, did they film at the summer house?
No, it was really in New Jersey, but okay. It's a way bigger house.
You guys, I can't believe he spent money on that party and he doesn't. And now you're spending money on a party while you're actively asking me to give you money.
Investors. He's asking for investors. It's not a GoFundMe.
What are you getting from investing? I would like to know. I'm not investing in your non-alcohol.
For crowdfunding.
I'm not what?
Crowdfunding. Didn't you say
crowdfunding.
That?
He's crowdfunding.
No,
and I'm not. Yes, he is.
It's investing.
I don't think it's
like Shark Tank. It's like Shark Tank. Like I give you this amount of money, you give me this percentage.
I don't think it is.
All right,
I think it is.
Carl for a second. We can come back to him because we're going to come back to him. But Bailey shows back up. I heard that the tea is that Amanda got her fired because Amanda went to production and said she actually has a boyfriend. Like she lied to us about everything.
Oh.
I don't like that.
I know.
Her having a boyfriend doesn't matter.
But I get, so according to an interview that Lindsay did, she told production she was very single, so they brought her on the premise that she was going to be like single and sleuthing, but she wasn't.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know. When you're like that young, like you're super single and then you're super locked down and then you're super single and then you're super locked down.
Like Lexi and Jesse, for example.
Oh, God.
You guys.
So he makes it exclusive and then she finds out all the shit he did the weekend before.
Yeah, well, that's so funny.
I think gonna stay with him anyways, and we'll find out tomorrow.
I think so too.
I mean, I know, and then she gets mad at Sierra instead of getting mad at Jesse, which is even crazier.
Wrong move.
When a girl gets mad at the girl, it's like great. It's like, they're the problem, honey.
Yeah. Well, a girl gets mad at a girl because they want to still stay with the guy.
Yep.
That's why
they want to be mad, and they just Let's direct that anger over here.
Okay, so now let's talk about the only thing that like Gabby's contributed to the season, which is this mess that she's starting between Lindsay and Carl that didn't need to occur. Okay, so Gabby starts talking to Carl's little whatever, Lil, the lemur.
Lemur Lil.
And she says, my parents met him at this soccer game in the summer and like told him about me and whatever, and I like slid into his DMs. And Gabby tried to like trip her up. And basically, like, tries to get her to say that she messaged him in the summer. And, like, that ends. And then Gabby goes home and tells Lindsay. And Lindsay gets activated. Now, why are you trying to activate a pregnant woman? Like, what is wrong with you, first of all? She doesn't need to be activated over Carl. Like, let's all move on from that. Mm-hmm. Lil posts the screenshots. She did not message him until October. So, there you have it.
Amanda?
Go ahead, Amanda. Are you going to argue with the facts, Amanda?
You're going to argue. I don't like Carl. I think his party was lame. I think Carl is lame. I think he is fake. I think he probably was messaging other girls, and that's what I have to say about that. Or Lindsay and Carl made up this whole thing to stay on the show and make money, which would be even crazy.
I think it's more likely that Lindsay was talking to other dudes. I feel like Carl was obsessed.
I mean, if I was dating Carl, I'd probably be talking to other dudes too, so valid for that. You kidding me? He doesn't even have a job. He has never had a job. I actually a clip because we were messaging about Carl today. Now he's all over my FYP, and I gotta get rid of him. He's immediately blocked. I might have actually blocked him, but there was a scene about him and Paige, and he was like, "Paige, I'm doing things in the city, like trying to find a job." He's like never had a job, so
I think he just needed to like not ever be on Summer House and then realize New York wasn't for him and move back to Pittsburgh and be a gym teacher and just get married and start a family. Like,
yeah, that's more your speed.
I think he has way too much trauma for that. That's why he's still in reality. Some unresolved traumas, you know?
Okay, well.
Seeing Lindsay so worked up over it, I didn't like it.
No, I mean, I think she's working for her paycheck, so.
Yeah.
I think she's bothered still. And I mean, if she is, she is.
Well, he did dump her, so I mean, she has a right to be bothered. Yeah, I mean, he dumped her. It's kind of embarrassing.
He did. I feel like people rallied around her, though, but she's not nice to fans. That's the only reason that Carl is getting any love, because Lindsay isn't a nice person.
Yeah, Lindsay, I think you would be winning if you were just not so mean, but
if you were not so Lindsay.
Yeah, and I don't really like meat people either, though. But I'm not in reality TV, so
people would probably be there for you. But like, no one's like immediately that girl posted these screenshots, and like this whole thing was over. Mm-hmm. Nobody was gonna be on that train anyways. No one believes Carl would do that. They just don't.
Oh, I do. I believe he would do it. Are you kidding me?
I love Carl in a white pant,
a crisp white, semi-loose pant.
Loved it
with some questionable footwear.
Loved it.
I just love Carl.
I really like. I don't mind Carl, but seeing how bothered it gets you, like I love it. I love it.
A loser.
I'm trolling the troll. He was so nice at BravoCon.
Oh, great, great. So I'll be nice too. Yeah, I'll be shed a
tears. Pearly whites.
We cried.
I told you one of my best friends from college, her sister ran into him on the Jersey Shore boardwalk, and she was like, "Oh my god, he's so nice." I'm like, "Shut the."
He is.
He is nice. He's a nice person.
Great.
That's why he got manipulated into dating Lindsay in the first place. such a nice people pleaser.
He's not a nice person. Just because he's sober doesn't mean he's nice. He's just
not why he's said that's why he's nice.
Then. What does that have to do with him being sober?
Because he was never nice, okay? Did you watch the show before?
I did watch the show. He wasn't nice to women he slept with. I don't think he was not nice, though. Like, he was never, like, mean or nasty. He just wasn't, like, a good guy to date. Because he wasn't nice to Jules. With people.
I don't think anybody was.
Nobody was nice to Jules. It was, like, the Jules takedown season. That's why she didn't last.
Well, I don't like him, and I don't think
and that's fine.
I just want our viewers to know, you guys.
They know.
Everyone knows.
Episode.
Stop listening to us because they have heard it too much.
They know where you stand.
This is a podcast about all things Bravo, not Carl.
Well, everyone probably thinks I'm like in love with him, and I promise that's not.
You are.
Who thinks that you're in love with him? No. There's not enough of an age gap.
I heard Amanda has a thing for back hair, and Carl definitely has back hair.
Ew, I don't like back hair. And I actually, when you guys sent the picture, I had all his chest hair in it. I'm like, well, that's fucking disgusting. Because I don't like chest hair either.
I love chest hair.
Gross.
Not like unkept, but like a nice, manly.
When it's going out of the top of your polo, that's unkempt, and I'm
not veering off into like body sweater territory. Just like a nice chest hair.
Carl definitely has a body sweater, but I think he takes care of some of it. All right. Anyway,
we've spiraled.
What are you guys up to this weekend?
I don't know.
What is this weekend? I don't know.
No plans.
The weekend before Easter.
Oh, yeah. We have so much going on. We have baseball. We have birthday parties. I have to pack up the kids because they're leaving next week. Bye.
Where are they going?
To my in-laws. It's their spring break.
Nice.
Yeah.
All of them?
No, the baby's staying because her daycare's open. So. But really, like, one baby is like a vacation. So.
Is it?
I mean, if you go from 3 to 1, it's like a fucking time to be had.
We are getting Romy's first haircut.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that.
Little trim, not a major cut.
Okay.
Yeah. He has beautiful, luscious locks.
He really does.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right, well.
Are you going to keep a piece of his hair?
Yeah, I'm that mom. In a locket. No.
Not around your neck.
No. In a drawer. In a plastic bag in a drawer is the kind of mom I am. Anyways, anything else?
Nope.
No.
All right. Well, if you like what you heard here, follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow us on our socials. We're on Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Threads at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on TikTok at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Twitter at Boujee Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group and we also have a YouTube channel.
That's it, bitch.